Good morning and welcome back to another walking tour video on Gaza streets. Today, I will show you some of our universities and how it turned after the war. You can hear a sound of something, which is the plane for the drop. In this tour, I will just show you 4 universities. Of course, there are so many other universities that I couldn't show you in this video. Why? Because they are trapped inside the red zone, the forbidden area, and I'm so afraid to even go there. So keep on watching to see how our university is turned after this war. علينا الشعب منشكل تقبل الذات وتقبل لكل شيء. كيف يعني لا نحن الشارع هناك الناس عاطفية. This is الاتصالات. From here, all the internet and phone networks reach Gaza. During the war, the occupation bombed this place several times. Of course, the internet went down and communication were cut off. Imagine being killed in cold blood while the internet is cut, and no one, absolutely no one, can contact you to check if you're okay or not. This how the occupation covers up its crimes against us.
زي الصحراء. بحب الجرياني وبيحكوا يعني انه ولا يهمك بحفظ قصص هي. ما جيتش بالفيديو.
Over there you can see our universities. This courtyard of the Islamic University of Gaza used to be a resting place for university students. It was a large area filled with green grass. It was beautiful and peaceful. My family and I used to come here at night to enjoy Gaza's gentle evening air. Now, the courtyard has become a place for displaced people who have chosen to live on street because there is nowhere else for them to go. Their homes have been destroyed by Israel occupation. This how the courtyard looking from inside. Look how it become a place for displaced people. On the left, on the right, you can see tents everywhere. We are now in front of the IUG, which is the Islamic University of Gaza. It's actually my university, and it was one of the best in Gaza. It was established in 1978. Now we are in a walking tour surrounded by Islamic University. Then I want to show how the university is turned from the inside. The Islamic University had 5 entrances and many buildings. Each building was dedicated to a facility. For example, education had its own building, science had its own, and so on. There was also the facility of medicine belonging to the Islamic University of Gaza in Al Zahra, but it was completely destroyed at the beginning of the war. The occupation is determined to erase every sign of civilization in Gaza. They want us to remain behind uneducated. These buildings are for dentists and medical students in Al-Azhar University. And now it's of course become a place for displaced people. I want you to focus how the rubble is everywhere here in Gaza. It's something, I will not say it's normal because it's not, but we see it everywhere. On the left, you can see the Islamic University, which is my university, the place I loved going to every single morning. It was beautiful, and to me, it's still beautiful. Because here, I lived unforgettable memories. I met amazing people, and I learned so much from them. I want you to know that this street, one of the most beautiful streets ever in Gaza, and when I walked on it, I was very shocked. Look how they destroyed this building. Now I want to take you on a tour inside my university. That's the first thing we saw when we are walking on the university. These kids are playing with rubble because they don't have toys to play with it. Look at the garbage. It's everywhere, absolutely. While I'm walking inside my university, I remember the teaching and the administrative staff were outstanding. I missed them deeply. Every corner of this place holds a memory, a laugh, a success, a dream, a passion, a hope. I want to show you how the university is completely destroyed, but in different techniques. So some buildings are flattened and the other are leaning, some crashed from below. It feels like they studied how to destroy that in the most painful way. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Look how this building is completely destroyed, and this destroyed from the top. The place where we are used to take lectures, now it's turned to be a shelter for displaced people. And of course, all of these are completely full, so people are forced to build a tent and live inside it. As I told you, a pile of rubble is everywhere. A tent also is everywhere. Look at this corner. On the left, you can see the reception building, the first place I entered when I came to the university for the first time. I really want you to see how I don't know, it's a tactique. They choose to destroy this building like that. It's not a random thing. Look, I'm really shocked when I see it. Over there is the mosque for this university, for the Islamic University. This was the administration building. This is where graduation ceremonies took place. Before the war, they held rehearsals here. I attend all of them, imagining the day I would stand there as a graduate. But as you can see now, there's no place left for even our simplest dreams. This is the admiration building. It used to be for professors and stuff. Now, their offices have turned into shelters for displaced families, people who lost their homes and were forced to live here. Imagine the head's office now a place where families eat, sleep, survive. There's no space for education anymore. Not because we don't want it, but because there's simply no place left to learn. When I came here for the first time, this reception building was decorated with flowers. And here was Guy's team waiting to introduce us to the facilities. I want to tell you a story because I have been here in a while. Okay, the university organized events and celebrations. So one of these events, students were given random numbers for a raffle. A girl won a free driven lessons. So this lessons fully sponsored by the university. I still remember her joy. I wish it was me. Okay. So we love life. And we still do. Here was a coffee and tea machines. We put coins and wait for a hot cup. I love drinking it during the winter. I can still taste it as if it were yesterday. We actually loved life and still do. Distribute the distraction, the displacement, and the exhausted. In the unknown future, we still hold hope. Hope for a better tomorrow. Here in Gaza, not anywhere else. We are here and we will remain here. We will go out from the Islamic University and go in Al-Aqsa University. This is Al-Aqsa University. When it was full of life, students rushing to classes, voices echoing in the hallways, and dreams being built every day. Today, nothing is left but sheltered walls and broken memories. My classmate and I used to sit here, planning our future. Now, this is no classroom, no future inside these runs. Now I want to show you how the Al-Aqsa University turned into. This university hasn't even become a shelter. There are no tents, no displaced families, because everything here is burned under rubble. Because there's no machines, no tools to clear the distraction. They destroy the building, but they can never erase what is stole for, or the memories of those who once dreamed inside its walls. Now I want you to imagine your own school reduced to rubble like this. How would you feel? Right now my heart is breaking. I feel so much pain. Why destroy the university? A place where students from the north and the south of Gaza came to learn, to build their own future. Now the university is no longer a place for education. It has become a shelter for displaced. No classrooms, no lectures, no studies, only survival. I'm actually don't blame these people because they have no other choice, no other place to go. This is the story of our university in Gaza.
كلهم جتش بالبيت. ليش هكذا الشامل؟
معي قصور زيد القصور.
This is Al Azhar University. It was established in 1991. It was once a proud and historical intention, a place built for learning, for growth, and for the dreams of thousands of students. Generation walked through its halls, study in its classroom, and build their future here. Today, as you can see, those halls are no longer filled with students. They are filled with families who lost their homes. The university, once a symbol of education and hope, has now become a shelter for the displaced. This street has many Rimal schools. I want you to see how these people live. This how the school is look from the inside. Look. Look how the school is looking from the outside and imagine how it's look from the inside.
بحكي خلاص.
The sewage and the garbage is everywhere. This pollution causes many diseases and brings countless insects, including mosquitoes, that bite children day and night. How uncomfortable is that? If you choose to live here, forget privacy, forget safety. People don't even know each other and are forced to live together. Some even have to sleep in the same classroom. It's hard to imagine yourself in this place. This is a care center for the visual eye impaired. It was also destroyed. Tell me why. Why even a place that cared for the most vulnerable had to be turned into rubble? This is القدس المفتوحة University, one of the oldest university in Palestine. But nothing here escaped the enemy's distraction. They destroyed everything that carries our dreams, everything that holds our future. Today, as you can see, how our university is turned.